Good morning, everyone. This is Diane Murray at Southern Art Gallery, and today we are looking at easy convenience mixes that you can make yourself. A lot of times my students seem to buy every color that is in existence out there without, and that's what I did when I first started. Actually, when I first started painting, I bought every color that I could think of, that I saw that I liked, even though, and I didn't pay attention to the fact that they were easily mixed. So you can save yourself a lot of money and effort by just mixing these colors yourself. And this is a mix. This is a turquoise, and it's the easiest mixture there is. It's just phthalo green and phthalo blue. Phthalo green is PG7 and phthalo blue is PB15:3. And of course you can make it stronger, you can make it greener, you can make it more on the blue side. You can do a lot of different things with the turquoise, with that turquoise mix. So that's a very simple one. Just be aware that both of those phthalos are staining colors, so you need to be a little bit careful with that. Over here, this is a mixture that I use all the time that I make myself. I could not find a blue violet that I was happy with. The closest one I found was Smalt by Winsor Newton, but I like my mixture better. It's a mixture of Ultramarine Deep by Sennelier with Quinacridone Magenta. And I actually mix this and keep it in a well on my palette because I use this color so much. Absolutely love it. It's a little bit bluer than Dioxazine Violet, but it's really a nice color. And here's a common mix for Burnt Umber. If you happen to have these colors on your palette, and you can probably use a different yellow and violet for this, but this happens to be the combination I like. That's Indian Yellow. That's an M. Graham color. And Dioxazine Violet. This makes a very dark, rich brown. It takes a little bit of work to get the combinations right. And of course you can adjust this as well. As you can see, it makes a gorgeous brown. So there's a good burnt umber. Another color that I use all the time is leaf green. You can also make it quite easily with a PY150 and a PG7. Of course, the PG7 is the phthalo green. And the PY150 can be a transparent yellow by Winsor Newton. It can be nickel azo yellow. There you go. You just need a little earthier yellow. And there it is. This is Verditer or Verditer Blue. Holbein makes it, and Daniel Smith makes it. And you can easily make it yourself by using Cobalt Blue. And this is Cobalt Blue by Core. And adding a little bit of white to it, to Cobalt Blue, and you get a really soft blue that resembles Verditer Blue. And you can make that stronger as well just by adding a little more cobalt. I messed up and put the Verditer up there. Okay, so another one of my favorite colors by Daniel Smith is Payne's Blue Gray. That's an easy color to mix. You just simply take Indanthrene Blue or Indanthrone Blue, depending on the brand of the manufacturer, and a little bit of black. And I don't have black on my palette, but I do keep a little jar of black paint for backgrounds that I occasionally use. So we have that. And anytime you want a beautiful dark, you can add a little bit of black to it like that. And I think that makes a beautiful, beautiful color. And you can add more blue to it if you wanted a little more on the blue side. Makes a lovely combination there. And there are many of these convenience mixes. It's really the best way to find out how to make these is to do a color mixing chart. And then you'll be able to see what colors you actually come up with and which colors they resemble. And that's how I discover a lot of my mixes, just by doing color charts. And I'm cleaning my palette here. You can't get true mixes if you have a dirty palette. And be careful of dirty water also, because it does affect your mixing. Okay, so my favorite PO48 is Quin Gold Deep by Core. And if you take that and you mix it with that same Nickel Azo Yellow, which we used up here, you get a very nice Quin Gold. Very pretty Quin Gold. Okay, another one of my favorite colors is Mineral Violet. And this isn't exact, but it's a close proximity of the color. If you take Quinacridone Magenta and you take Cobalt Blue, because Cobalt Blue has a little opacity to it, and you mix the two together, you can get some lovely violets. And this one resembles Mineral Violet. You could add a little more Quin Magenta to that, actually. Make it a little bit on the redder side. Like that. Okay. And Sap Green is a convenience color that pretty much everyone uses. It's nice to have a convenience Sap Green on your palette. But if you run out of Sap Green, or you don't have a Sap Green that you particularly like, this is a combination of 3 pigments. This is PB60, which is Indanthrene Blue, the Nickel Azo Yellow again, which will immediately turn this green. And the tiniest little bit of the black, which I'm just going to steal from up here. And if you mix those together, you get a really nice dark sap green. And it can be a lot darker than this, depending on how much of the black you add to it. And the last mixture that I particularly like is to make a neutral, a dark gray or a black. And my favorite combination for that, there are many combinations that you can use for this, but my favorite one is alizarin crimson, and this is an M-gram alizarin crimson, and mixture of turquoise. This is an M-gram turquoise, and you mix those together and you get a really lovely gray, or If you make it stronger, you get more of a black. It's really beautiful, beautiful dark right there. So there you have it. There's some convenience mixes for you. I hope you found this helpful, and if you did, please subscribe to the channel. It really does help us grow. And like this video. If you want to see future videos, click that little bell icon and you'll be notified the next time I upload a video. So thank you so much.